Welcome everyone to the squash match. Yes, we're gonna talk about this now. It's been 2 days since Bray Wyatt has passed, and I give it 2 days because I just really need to process everything. Right now, it still hurts. It really still hurts. Especially yesterday when I saw that whole tribute show on SmackDown. It was just so beautiful. It was just I remember I sobbed when the tribute package started playing, and just seeing all of the memories that Bray had in the WWE. It's especially during the part where Bray's pictures with his family were shown. I just started crying, and it was it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. Um, Bray Wyatt has been and is still one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. It's his creativity, really. It's what kept me in awe back when I was a kid. As soon as I first saw him on TV, back when I was 9 or 10 years old, I knew that this guy was a creative genius. The way he cuts his promos, the way his vignettes are made, with all the cryptic messages and everything just behind it. It's it really hurts, really. His his creativity kept me in awe back when I was a kid, and it still does keep me in awe. Just thinking of the passion and the creativity that he has, you know, being a part of the business. It's there are no words to describe it. Then when he transitioned from the Eater of Worlds to the Fiend, I remember it was weekly. The first time I saw the Firefly Funhouse, I was like, "What the fuck is this? Is this a new gimmick for Bray?" I thought it was a little, just a regular child show host, and then I started to notice the puppets, and I'm like, okay, I think I know where this is going, and it's so goddamn creative. And every week I would just watch every segment of the Firefly Funhouse until the Fiend was revealed. And when he debuted at SummerSlam, I remember it vividly. That was one of the most chilling moments that I've ever seen, ever. I wasn't there live, I was watching it through my phone as usual. But I just knew that as soon as I saw his entrance, I was just I just had chills all over my body and stuff. It was really chilling, and it's one of the most unique things that I've seen ever in the WWE. You had the Undertakers of the world, you had the Boogeymans of the world, but no one will ever compare to Bray Wyatt. From the Eater of Worlds to the Fiend to his recent character, there's just no one that would compare to him. There's really no one. The childhood memories that I have with Bray as well. seeing him and the Wyatt family go up against the Shield back in Elimination Chamber. I remember that being one of the most euphoric experiences in my life. Like, I saw the pay per view on TV, and just seeing the fans chant, "This is awesome," while the Shield and the Y family were like still facing off. It was very euphoric, and his feud with Cena as well, like that whole feud heading into WrestleMania 30. It was special. I mean, uh, I did also like his little feud and partnership with Matt Hardy, as the deleter of worlds. I mean, I thought it was a pretty decent pairing, and they complemented each other like pretty cool. Like, so, yeah, I did like that as well. And then he took time off in 2018, right around the time when Matt Hardy also took his time off. And when he came back, we got the Firefly Funhouse, we got the Fiend, and like I said, seeing the Fiend's debut was one of the most chilling experiences of my life. And seeing the Firefly Funhouse match as well at WrestleMania 36, that was it was an acid trip, really. Like, I remember talking about that in my episode of the pod where I talked about WrestleMania 36, both nights of WrestleMania. I just remember saying that the whole match was an acid trip, because it really was. It was an acid trip in the most creative way possible, and that's all thanks to the genius mind of Bray Wyatt. And so when he got released in 2021, I was just super bummed out. I remember I recorded that episode just a few minutes before we headed out of the house. Like, we had to go somewhere. I couldn't really remember where. But when I heard the news, I just had to record because I was just like super upset. I was like really upset when I learned that he was released. And when he came back, by the way, fun fact, he came back last year at Extreme Rules, the day of my birthday. Um, so it was October 8th in the US, which was a Saturday, and it was a Sunday here in the Philippines, October 9th, which you guys know is my birthday. It was it was one of the most, I can't really describe it, man. I just, like, when I saw everything just unfold, like from the QR codes, of course, to till Extreme Rules, like, it was one of the most magical, like, things that I've seen as a fan. Like, the QR codes, the puzzles, everything just pointed towards him returning, and it just like kept you like eager. And when you finally saw him return, that moment was just as magical. And I remember just saying that Bray Wyatt returning at Extreme Rules is definitely one of the best birthday gifts that I have ever received as a pro wrestling fan. And yeah, I mean, little did we know, his run, his last run, that would be his last run. Little did we know, and little did we know it was gonna be his last run in the WWE. And I still don't really know how to process it, but I just want to say thank you, Bray, for all of the memories that you've given us Thank you for your creative genius. Thank you for the Eater of Worlds. Thank you for the Fiend. Thank you, Wyndham. Thank you so much. Just thank you. Everyone will miss him. Not only his friends and colleagues, not only his family, of course, but everyone that he's touched in his life. They'll miss him. We'll miss you, man. We'll miss you. So yeah, I don't know why the squash match has become this death thing right now. Like the last few episodes of the squash match were like all about death. But yeah, this is just me like processing like Bray Wyatt's death, and yeah, I'm never gonna look at Fireflies the same ever again. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all later. Run!